Ain't nothing wrong with it though.
Nah, we
Legacy, that's a legacy player.
come on, man. We love like you said, it's a legacy player. We love the legend. They don't make nothing like that no more. Truth be told, that guy there. Sometimes we don't even really talk about it, like, cause again, everybody was cold. There's a lot of guys that was cold, but boy, at his best, I ain't gonna lie, Troy was. You want to talk? We talk about highlight players who like was a difference maker though.
That boy was an animal.
What, like, really fucking folks day up. All right, man. So we back with another episode. Me and World by Trey in this thing again.
Or like Trey.
I think we gonna end speaking on some college football, but man, oh man, Trey, I want to get started having a good old conversation about the Ravens. They had a really
Ooh,
solid preseason game. I don't remember if they won.
we definitely didn't.
Okay, well,
But I'm not gonna lie, that's usually a good sign for the Raiders because we've been known to go undefeated in preseason.
hmm
So I feel like us winning, that's a good start.
what were some of the things that you really appreciated in from that game this past Sunday?
Um,
As I'm pulling up all this stuff, excuse me.
I would say probably like the top. Oh man, it was some things I really didn't like, but the top three things that I did like was the execution. They were actually executing. Yeah, once you get those later guys in, it's pretty much over.
hmm
But those are going to be like your not scout players, but your practice squad. So it was interesting to see like a bunch of those guys out there. Um, man, what else was interesting? Man, Fernando. Fernando actually impressed. He actually looked like it was his first time out there. But
Right, he had some moments. He had some moments where you like, don't do that again. But it's like overall, you like, nah, man. Okay, cool.
being able to watch him bounce back,
From that, yep.
from like the little funny little shit, I actually appreciated that.
Like he did some shit. Not to cut you off, he did some shit where he was like scrambling and he evaded somebody. Because again, what we see is he's clearly athletic as hell. Scrambling, like evaded somebody, like kind of like jumped in the air and some shit, got like hit, and it's like, ooh, okay, don't do that. But okay, I see the vision. You got that in your bag.
You can do it, but this is the time, don't be Jackson Dart out here.
You know
Relax.
that part,
It's,
like
you know, it's good to see that athleticism. Obviously, like the entire offense, I gotta clump them all together at once. But you know, whenever we have a good offense, our defense is just man skeptical.
he said, I really don't trust y'all.
I really just don't trust our defensive back room. We still got Isaiah Palmer trying to play free safety. I don't like that.
he said, I don't.
Greedy Vance, he was out there getting cooked. Uh, Gerard McCoy gave up two touchdowns. Um,
How you
yeah,
feel about that? Because again, he's a rookie, so it's like,
I mean, with Jamar McCoy, I feel like it's still a work in progress. Uh, I know as far as him being able to practice, full practice, he hasn't gotten a lot of reps, but he's been working back from that knee injury. I think they've been taking a close look at that just to make sure like he is able to play. Because if he's able to play and he is healthy, we got still at the draft for sure.
that's a good
For
feeling though.
sure. But he would have to, not look like he did Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, you feel feel like the biggest thing? What do you think dictates that the most? You think that's coaching or the way he's going to just perform in a role?
I can't. I would hate to say coaching, but this is what's my man's name? Our defensive coordinator. He kind of just inherited the job because he's so loved in the locker room. So it's going to be interesting to see this defense that he calls. Hope for good things, but we're just gonna have to see. So far, I don't like it.
Hmm.
But that is saying like with no Crosby playing, I guess, like who knows? They just didn't do their best.
Right. I mean, I think that's a big deal too. Sorry, I was over here clicking and picking, trying to get.
Hmm.
God damn, some shit on my end. Together, pulling up these highlights from this actual game. Um, I think that's real. Like you started when we got in here, and as we said again, what's up, everybody? We back. We got Worldwide Trey in the building. You feel me? ZSPN at Worldwide Web in here, man. Shout out to Josh, Josh B. Shout out to Everything T. Shout out to 3Tech. Shout out to Chris, man. All of our folks who ain't on with us today. But again, we got a solo. We lined up one on one on the outside like the old days. Trey, one of the things that you said in the beginning of this was how excited. Like he was like, man, I can't wait for the season to start. And I think that's one of the craziest things that comes with like preseason, especially. And I think one of the things that makes that interesting too is just dealing. I think overall with my boy going crazy in the back. You hear this? Crazy. He said, "Nigga, I'm in." He said, "I'm on today's episode." Um, is how we gauge being excited versus being, like you said, critical versus trying to really get a grip on what we watching, what areas of our team we should observe harshly, what areas of our team we should just be all right with. And I think it's that, like when you say like, okay, well, this is without Max, like it's almost not, but it is. It's fake football in that regard to the type of pressure you may expect your defense to make, or the ways that again the team is able to attack your defense. Because again, you look at it and it's like, all right, well, I mean, we kind of sparring, like we ain't even swinging 100% because Max ain't even really out there able to do or give us that kind of presence or that kind of physicality, that kind of rush around the edge and different things like that. So I think it's interesting too because I feel like I came away from the game feeling as if the Raiders are more talented. I think
Yeah,
there are positions where you can say that the Raiders definitely need to add a few players here and there, maybe that's fine. But I think you definitely don't come away from this saying the Raiders are in the category with the Jets, the Dolphins, uh, maybe even this team that
definitely,
they played. I know
definitely a
they
tear
lost.
gap. Definitely a tear gap.
Yeah, like I think they a little closer to like where the Browns, the Titans. I think they probably maybe at the top of that group. I think they got the most variety of talent. At least maybe we just putting this offensively because I don't know. I feel like with Max on that defense, I don't know. Like Jamal McCoy, he's a rookie. Polamalu, he's saying he playing out of position though. But I feel like now they got an offense and a scheme. Like I was looking at that at the beginning, they were showing Michael Mayer making some plays, and I was like, yeah, I think that's one of the best things with y'all offense this year, and kind of with you guys' build is the fact that y'all have a player like that who was actually really good in his own right a few years ago, who just got eclipsed by a guy who's just that much better in Brock Bowers. But again, with 13 personnel taking over in the league, not to be long winded, it really shines light on how you guys can succeed. Because again, now you have an offense that can be middle of the field centric and then also be dominated by a really, really talented running back, as they show in these Jeremiah Love clips.
Especially the way Mike Washington was running the ball. That's
Come
going to be
on,
exciting to
come
see.
on, come on.
Ashley Genty and Mike Washington Jr.
Come on, like a little Jonathan Stewart, D'Angelo Williams vibes.
Mhm. I think I think that's going to be the best running back duo in the league.
It's very possible
Yeah,
because again, I think
they're
it.
comparing Mike Washington to Darren McFadden, and
Hmm,
it's crazy because all the numbers say it is.
yeah. athletically.
Hmm.
And I mean, I think maybe that's part of the conversation to have too. Is it's like when we are looking at what's going on with a team or with our teams that we like, what are we looking for the teams to build around? And I think that's it. Like some teams are going to be caught up in quarterbacks, but realistically, like watching the Rams, for example, the coolest thing I thought in watching their game is okay, cool. Our identity is not the quarterback. Our identity is how we activate our quarterbacks. Suddenly, what Ty Simpson was doing was so different than what Matthew Stafford was doing, but the comfortability in the offense and the confidence still looked there. So again, our Rams offense is going to have a talented group of wide receivers and a really good running back that's going to be a dual threat always. And then the quarterback, when he's comfortable and playing at his best, he's going to succeed. So again, then with the Raiders, it's like you said, okay, we got a little bit of Darren McFadden, and Mike Washington and stuff like that. We already know what we got in Genty. Now we can pair these two guys up together and also pair our two tight ends together. Maybe that's gonna be what you guys' kind of little situation is. Everything is gonna be built up in pairs and how we build off the pairs. Obviously, the quarterback is gonna be the only thing that's not gonna be able to be played in pairs, but they're gonna build off of each other. Obviously, Kirk and Mendoza, but then everybody else is kind of paired up, and I think that's good.
Yeah, we're still looking
Number
for
one
that wide
receiver.
receiver one that's gonna stand out. But I feel like it's a good group. Like everybody has something that they're actually 100% skilled in. Like
Real San
Jackson,
Antonio Spurs style of receiving
yeah,
core.
like we don't have no star, but together you guys, like, I don't know, like it just looks good.
Mm-hmm. It's
Brock Bowers with Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer making plays because everybody's on Brock, and it's like, dang. And the way that uh Clint and what's my man's name? Other guy. The way that they're scheming these guys open, like putting them in good positions to make a play. And
yeah,
it
right.
might be a special year. It might be a special year for the offense,
It's
man.
not just go make a play. It's this happens. You should be in position to make this play. Quarterback is going to execute.
And shout out to Mendoza for man was throwing darts.
Right? No, he's got a really strong arm.
He was lasering the ball.
Yeah, I think he's going to surprise people. Obviously, like this is a crazy kind of statement and kind of conversation to have, but I think Shador Sanders is always an interesting conversation because he has talents and he has deficiencies. But we keep seeing by the dudes that have been the last like two first round pick quarterbacks though that it was definitely a difference in him and whoever was going to be the actual number one pick at quarterback. It's actually a difference at that number one overall. No, it's a difference. Even the way they get hit. Because Jackson Dart getting smacked around like a ping pong ball. Fernando Mendoza's body don't even look like you could hit him like that. You can hit him like that, but you're not gonna catch him like that all the time. But that means that
Yeah.
that's how he putting himself in position. Like it's interesting. It's very very interesting to see.
And I think once you get out of like the emotion of it, it's like there's a clear difference between like you're saying Shador and Fernando, because man, that's a
Shador,
grown
Jackson
man out
Dart,
there.
JJ McCarthy. Like it's a difference in those kind of
Yeah,
quarterbacks versus the Cam Wards, the Caleb Williams, the uh Fernando Mendoza's.
you can just tell.
And it's not until, like we said, like our little joke been since we done started this new season of the pod. It ain't until a real phantom pull up.
Until a real phantom pulls up, then you're like, damn, I probably shouldn't be over here.
Come on, let me go park over there.
Yeah, that's
Mm-mm-mm.
the Raiders, man. What about Ty Simpson, man? I seen him out there balling. I was like, wow. I was not expecting that out of him.
You
I
know,
really wasn't.
man, I'll say this, dog. I look at it and I think, right, it's a lot of things that come with this as we observe and as we swerving and observing and catching a few of these last Fernando Mendoza best plays from his preseason debut. Um, I think it was interesting. Yeah, nah, man, Fernando Mendoza good, man. They need to just not rush him out there for the sake of just putting him out there just cause. That's the biggest
Facts.
thing. Just don't feel like y'all need to put him out there just cause.
Yeah, it's been my thing.
Um,
I don't want y'all to just throw him right out there. Don't throw him to the wolves, man. Let him keep developing. Hey, AOC, like I still like Aiden
yeah,
O'Connell.
shout out to him. Yup.
Like, I mean, y'all give him an opportunity to actually work with a decent coordinator. I believe he can be successful somewhere.
Come on. He can show you a little something.
He's
It's
like he's like your Mac Jones. You feel me? Like
mm-hmm.
maybe.
Great comparison.
I feel like yeah, if he gets in the right situation, it can be
Man,
like a Mac Jones.
what I say about Ty Simpson is we watched the draft together. The reaction was two parts comedic, one part shock.
Yeah.
You know, but again, I definitely fuck with it because again, everybody know like I've been on this fucking with Alabama post Nick Saban run randomly, and again, I just think I really admire and I really appreciate his coaching outside of what everybody want to say and everybody's opinion. So I think observing some of the last players that he's had on his roster and some of the last guys that he's coached and stuff like that and how things are going to go is one thing. But I think also at the same time, like with a guy like Ty Simpson, his story was interesting because again, though, he did carry Alabama to the playoffs. He was the best player on their offense last year. And when he shut down or he basically lost his step because he was hurt, they look hurt as fuck. And so I think it's pretty interesting just because I got a lot of confidence in Sean McVay. And obviously he just looked comfortable. He looked smart as far as just his decision making, his ability to get the ball out quick. But I'll say this too, though, like it was preseason week 1 against the Chiefs backups, who we know ain't none of them worth a damn, because ain't none of them finna play.
Yeah.
And it was in Kansas City in a situation where it wasn't even really no fans in the stands neither. So I feel like it's good to see him operate. I like that he didn't look shaky. I like that he didn't look scared. I like that he showed like he got athleticism and shit that we could work with him. But again, like you said, you don't know to be overly critical, or do you judge it based on saying, okay, well, there's certain shit that's not there. Like this play right here was something that did stand out to me though. I felt like this play that they had in the game at one point. Let me see if I can pull it up a screen share. Um, this one was actually a pretty solid little play in the game, and I thought it showed a lot of his ability and his talent too. Let me see if I can run it back. Now, is he getting away from them dogs like that when they chasing him? We gonna see. If it's Matt, like you said, if it's Max out there, he getting away. I don't know. But I like seeing that again. Also, it's part of what Sean McVay gonna do with him. Like they gonna use his athleticism, use his legs, get him on the run. So it's interesting to see. I just want to see now going forward. Again, I want to see him play these next few preseason games. I want to see him play when they gonna really be on him. Because again, this next game, what they not gonna do is they not gonna give him these light boxes and these simple little pass rush scenario. They finna blitz his ass this next game because he came out and he was lit up a little bit. People was excited. So this next game, he not finna get these 4-man rushes. He finna get 6-man blitz, uh, linebacker dropping in the cover, D lineman dropping into the flat, corner blitzing off that same side, off the opposite side. Like he finna get all kinds of crazy shit. So it'll be interesting to see. But I think definitely at least to start, like it was good to see him confident, and that's one of the things that I do like seeing. Like, all right, Sean McVay definitely instills confidence, like in the players that's gonna be playing in the Rams offense. So that's like a cool thing to see. Like I think that's why they traded Jared Goff, right? Um, I think it was recognized that um, the team's confidence in Jared Goff had been lost, and that's why they traded him. Like, yes, Matthew Stafford is better, one, but also at the same time, like you get rid of Matthew Stafford for Jared Goff because you need your guys confident enough to win the Super Bowl when y'all like on the fringe. So that's what I say so far about Mr. Simpson. I think he ranks third firmly, probably in preseason rookie quarterback performances. I think obviously Carson Beck shocked everybody. Dennis Mendoza for sure. Then I think Ty Simpson right there.
Yeah. I can agree to that. Definitely. Oh, well, no, I was gonna say
Oh, Drew Aller had a good one too.
Drew who?
Drew Aller from Pittsburgh.
I was just about to say that.
So
Like
maybe him and Ty
that
Simpson is tied. No cap.
that was a good performance. But isn't I could have sworn it was his second year.
No,
I don't
he
know
just got
why.
drafted. He just got drafted. He a rookie. He got hurt at Penn State. Remember after?
Right. I don't know why I kept feeling like this is the second year. But uh what's my man's name? Oh fuck.
What team?
For I thought it was for Pittsburgh. Didn't they have another quarterback?
Um, last year they had the one from Ohio State last year. From last year too.
What's his name?
Riley Leonard, I think. No,
Nah, Leonard, that's
that
he's
is
with
with the
the
Colts.
Colts.
Um, we do know who we talking about. I don't know this man's name though.
Yeah. Nah, but I'm saying that's gonna be a good little competition. Either way.
Will Howard.
Especially to see Will Howard. There we go. Especially to see like what they're gonna do next year after Aaron Rodgers leaves. So I'm kind of on the lookout for
Right, like a
who comes out on
smooth
top.
quarterback battle next year.
Yeah, that's gonna be a smooth one.
Do you? Here we go. Here we go. Here's our first little, scientific football conversation briefly. If the Steelers don't end up being worth nothing, or Aaron Rodgers gets hurt late in the season, do you push to try to make the playoffs, or do you push to figure out which one of those dudes is the guy?
I mean, I think that if you do, or if you are looking for the guy, you're gonna end up pushing for the playoffs anyway. So to
Because
try
none
to
of that other
separate the
defense is good.
two, yeah, you can't really separate the two because you still want everybody to believe in the team, believe in what they're trying to accomplish. Like we're still trying to win the game, win something at the end of the year. So you keep pushing guys, you keep because you need to see what you got,
Hold
and
that
that's
thought.
in.
I'm gonna send a new link.
All right.
Oh my! It's always something with something. Okay, now we finna really get on your ass.
Yo,
Yeah, none, man, none. Zoom just adding something new every. Oh, okay, hold on.
I don't know why I can't hear
Boom, you can hear me now. I said, don't trip. Zoom just adding something new every other day.
you.
So they decided that we gotta wait 10 minutes after we finish the Zoom to get back on Zoom because they thought they were stopping something, but they nah. I just called you on Facetime. We just gonna add this Facetime. What and this and just we just been going nonstop this last few weeks, so that let you know that they just changed and added that just now. Um, what were you saying, man? It's all right. The season almost here, man. We finna start giving them this money in a second.
Thanks. No, but I was saying like you definitely gotta push for the playoffs because you need to see like what you got in this team. Like no matter how far you actually get, you still want guys to be motivated to play the game, and that
Yeah.
you can bring into the next season. You feel me? Like with those players in mind, like okay, they're not gonna give up on me. They're not gonna give up on the team. They're gonna keep trying to win. So Those are the players that you want to take into the next season, especially if, you know, God forbid Aaron Rodgers get hurt. And now you're still trying to pick between Alar and damn, he just said his name. Will Howard.
Will Howard.
But yeah.
Right, and I think that,
You gotta
yeah,
make a
got
push.
to, got to. I just think the interesting thing also on the other end is just kind of looking at how I think we don't factor in how tough these decisions are when you don't have, like again, what they say when you got two quarterbacks, you don't got one, you got none, or you got two, you don't got none. You know, all of that shit that all those adages, historic adages about quarterbacks and how that plays into history and stuff like that. So I think it's just interesting overall, just looking at how some of these things is gonna play out with a variety of teams. Again, like I said, like the Rams is firmly in the middle of that. Like we are not a team that when I look at this situation, I look at these conversations and I'm like, yeah, nigga, we ain't in this. It's y'all niggas. It's y'all niggas. Now I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh shit, okay. Hopefully don't nobody get hurt. Cause if somebody get hurt, these niggas might pack this whole shit up and we may be packing this whole shit up and then be trying to figure out who we finna put out here just to see what it's looking like. I don't want to be in see what it's looking like mode. I would much rather be the Raiders. If I had to decide between again, the Steelers and being the Raiders, though, I would much rather be the Raiders. I'm not gonna lie. Because again, y'all got a chance to figure this out, have a boom or bust season. I know where Kirk Cousins ball out, or y'all know that y'all got y'all quarterback of the future to work with. The Steelers don't know what they got. They don't know if Aaron Rodgers is gonna be there all the way. They don't know if Drew Allen to do. They don't know if Will Howard to do, and they got to figure that out on the fly with no Super Bowl have recently having one for that. That's kind of tough.
And McCarthy's just riding on, you know, uh,
Good 12 and
riding
4s
on
with no
Aaron
Super Bowl.
Rodgers, riding on Aaron Rodgers, and trying to relive those Green Bay days. So I don't know. It might be a long year for Steelers fans.
Right? It feels really like boom or bust. Like it feels very much so like we kind of trying to figure out is it over for the Steelers? Right? Like let's keep it 1,000. Like so from inception to 70, whatever, they was butt. Then they start running up against y'all. Y'all was good. They was gooder based on how niggas let shit play out. Let's keep it 1,000. Cause I actually don't think that the Steelers back in the day was better than the Raiders. Like I think you know, Trey. I'm actually like a Raider history buff. I will let everybody know I will take the Raiders. Not gonna lie. So then you go from there into the 80s, but again, all right, average. 90s, they have a okay run, but they don't win no rings. Kind of like how it is now, right? Then they come into the early 2000s and they go on a run. But then since then, they just have been solid, but they have not won a lot. So I think it's interesting because they're in like a really weird spot where it's like, is they finna go back to being ass? Like, is they finna hit the Lakers spot? Like, I think the Lakers finna be ass. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel like the Steelers is kind of like that. Like, Steelers and Lakers had the same similar kind of run. 5 championships through that same era and shit. And then you look up and it's like, but is they finna be butt? The Patriots is kind of like the Spurs. They done found a way to kind of get it right again. Maybe keep some of their people in house helping work on their team and shit like that. Whereas the Steelers is kind of living off of now they like the Lakers. Yeah, we the Steelers. Everybody love us. And it's like, but y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all living off James Harrison highlights. So
So they definitely gotta figure it out. That's why I don't like when people talk about the Raiders, man. Like, bro, oh y'all ain't win. It's like at the end of the season, are y'all not on the couch with us?
Eric, look, it's only one winner, and it was 32 losers.
So the two teams that's there. I'm not giving you a participation trophy because you went to the NFC or AFC championship. Uh, so
Yes, I have
back at home with us.
at all. But I think I think it's that too. It's easy. It's certain teams that easy to pick on. Like, and people take a lot of opportunities to make them teams the teams they gonna get on. Like the Cowboys make themselves motherfucking easy target. Obviously, Dallas is a team that, they make themselves an easy target all the damn time. But at the same time, you also got teams where it's like the Raiders. It's um who else? Who else? Who else really gets shitted on a lot? And they don't even be. They just be trying to get it how they live.
Some unwarranted shit.
'Cause I think the Raiders just be like, we gonna be the best Raiders we can be this year. And niggas be like, yeah, and that's gonna be weak. It's like, nigga, okay.
Oh God.
It's like,
Oh
damn.
God. It's like, damn, where's all this hate coming from? Why
Like,
y'all hate us so much?
like, dang, nigga, what's wrong
if
with
we
you?
lose and because y'all fans, but it's like, bro, we the most loyal fan base.
Raiders fan.
If any of y'all team would have moved to 3, 4 different cities within your lifespan, you would be somebody else's fan. You wouldn't follow the team.
Come on, man. My team was just in my team was just in one other place, and it was hard. I was watching some other teams at times at the least. At the least.
Like, yeah, I can't even get my team on the
On
on
the two.
TV
Right. I
this
can't even
Sunday.
I can't even watch my team. Like, what is y'all saying? But
We got a local blackout.
that's the thing. That's the thing too, though. I think Raiders fans be beating people ass sometimes just because. Like, man, why y'all talking about us like this? Matter of fact, I'm finna knock you out.
Yeah, you know what? Break this glass bottle over your head.
Yeah.
Like,
Matter of
I
fact,
gotta relax.
go to sleep.
Already mad.
Yeah, you know what?
Woke up early.
And we losing by
Been
30.
drinking since 7 o'clock.
And we losing by 30.
You better watch who you talking to, man.
Come on, man.
We've been losing for the past 25 years. Like, oh,
Right.
say nothing for me.
Look, America, it's that too. If y'all last Super Bowl loss was a blowout down the street from the crib on national TV for everybody to see, and your coach playing on the other team, coaching on the other team, y'all want to beat niggas, and y'all was losing for 25 years. Y'all want to beat niggas ass too. 26 years, because that was 2003. We at 2026 now. So it's 23, 26 years. That's a long time, man. The Rams came back to LA. We was good at the same and one. We was good at the same time on the low. The Raiders and the Rams. The last time. So y'all bitch ass niggas leave the Raiders alone. Talk about the 49ers. These niggas swear they finna be world champions. Don't even talk about the Cowboys.
These are teams that we need to be talking.
Talk about the 49ers, bro. Talk about the Colts.
Niners.
Even the Cowboys, we gonna let the Cowboys let them alone. They like a heel. They like that wrestler. They like they that person who always come out talking that shit, get close to the world championship and get Stone Cold Stunner, RKO, 619. Like they the job guy. They just every time they think they finna do something, they finna get power bomb, tombstone, choke slam.
And that's why they fans need to shut up.
You exactly.
For that exact reason, because it's like y'all be giving the people false hope, like, and I guess you could say that about the Raiders and how they be doing their fans, like, yeah, but
Nah. I ain't never seen no. Nah, I ain't never seen no niggas. I ain't never seen no niggas interview the nigga get signed by the Raiders right after Von Miller was on Nightcap last night. I ain't never seen no niggas get on ESPN talking about the Raiders like how they talking about the Cowboys every time. When y'all had Khalil Mack and y'all had Amari Cooper, they didn't talk about y'all like how they be talking about the Cowboys. So nah, man.
That's that Jimmy Jones deal.
But he got them niggas on payroll.
Like, I don't give a damn if y'all talking hockey. You gotta mention the fucking Cowboys. That must be part of clutch sports too.
Man, you be seeing LeBron, even though right now he acting like he don't fuck with the Cowboys. I wonder what he gonna do this year. Random tangential side conversation. I wonder what that Negro gonna do. Great move leaving the Lakers when they get sold to the Trumps and Kushner. I ain't gonna lie, LeBron. That was a power move of
That
power
was
moves.
crazy.
Cause he got out of there and niggas start hating, and now niggas is sitting up here got to figure out if they finna hate on LeBron still, or they gonna act like they love this owner because they want to hate on LeBron and talk about Kobe. Cause y'all look crazy.
No, man, the public keep trying to call me a Bumba Seeker, and I'm like, bro, you gotta chill.
Why
This
niggas?
is Kobe.
Why
Like,
niggas
y'all
gotta
gotta
disrespect my nigga Kobe daughter to try and
chill.
rage bait? Like leave Gigi out of this,
Like, you know, Kobe alone, let that man rest, man.
please,
Leave him
please,
alone.
please. Cause he didn't like none of
But you
y'all.
know that, but you know that's you and your company, you feel me?
Man,
And your peoples.
man, I don't know though,
They
cause you know
start, they starting that shit.
that Kobe, them Kobe people don't really be working for Clutch, but yeah, I know they Laker people, so I
Nah,
gotta.
not Kobe people. I'm talking about your people. LeBron, and all them y'all people. So,
He said, "I'm talking about you and LeBron."
man, you, Paul, man, like, hey,
Man, they ain't look. They ain't called me. They ain't called me since the season ended. I don't know if I'm. I don't know. I don't know if they got me on payroll next year, Trey. I might be working for just off the strength of the respect for history this next year.
man.
Yeah, man. It ain't man. Look, Trey. He's still that, but the conversation that we had about. I mean, shit, it ain't really too much conversation to be had. He made a good move. It was smart getting up out of there.
What you
It's just
talking about?
yeah, it's yeah, it is what it is. I would have wanted him to go to the Warriors though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. Like,
That that would have been fun. Even though this is lit, but I would have liked him to go to the Warriors. I ain't gonna lie.
it's never, it's never be as fun as the people to it.
Right? Yeah, yeah, definitely not. Like him and Draymond running around and
But like
Jimmy.
where he at right now, it's like, come on, this is like just unfair.
And but you know what though? I genuinely respect it. It lets me know LeBron not playing with this winning shit. He really do be trying to win though. So I fuck with it. I could. That's one thing. I like when people be like, "Oh, he be about his points and whatever shit." I'm like, no, no, no. I okay, LeBron. I respect it. Your ass do be trying to win for real. Like, soon as it was over with the Lakers, as far as winning, your ass said, "I'm out." I said, all right, I can fuck with that. Do I like how it went down? At first, no, because it looked like he took off on the Lakers to just go chase a ring. But then it's like, dang, okay, well y'all gonna prioritize Luca, Austin Reeves, and y'all finna sell the team to somebody who I know don't fuck with me neither. Let me get the fuck up on out of here. Should have went to the Warriors though. But I get it, the taxes. But what is the taxes in Philly though?
With taxes, fucking started. We don't know this a lot.
He said that might be the home of taxes, nigga.
Mhm.
They got a tax just cause.
Come on, they tax. Or it might be the opposite way, you know. Started taxes here, so no tax for us.
Nah, type shit. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see all together.
All right, I'm finna set up this next zone. We finna lock in for a good 40.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We back in here. Hold on 1 second.
I don't know where my other phone is.
I got to put mine on charger right now. All right, we back and locked in. Um, Let me get sound check, Trey.
Yep, yep.
All right, cool. We in there. All right. What I did want to talk about is some of these things I sent in the group chat. Matter of fact, because folks was turned up this past week. Um, it was a multitude of things that was actually wild as hell. Uh, we're not gonna talk about that, even though we definitely should. Tua, I don't know, man.
Oh my, oh,
I don't know Tua.
oh my goodness. Is this over? No.
Nah, for real though, it looks like that too. I mean, we might have to actually pull the clips up real quick. Yeah, hold on. Let's yeah, we gonna pull that up and we gonna
Yeah,
talk
we're
about
gonna
what was
watch
going on.
that.
Let's pull that up too. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, we'd be doing a disservice if we didn't.
It's not, man. It's like his first time playing Pop Warner or something. What's going on out there?
But man, it's kind of like I think it is a territory of like clearly like he's still a little shook up. No cap.
He never recovered from that last hit.
Like just from the standpoint of being like if you just think about it, like if you get boomed like how he got boomed on, how could you just get away from that fast? Like and just it just don't matter. Like they changed to a life
Seriously.
on national TV. Like
Who's their third string?
um Atlanta.
Yep.
Let's see.
Hmm. Find my phone. Let's see this one. Oh, yeah, it's over for Tua, man.
Yeah, it's been a while since
And
I
my,
seen it go that bad that fast. He got
yeah,
Space Jam for real.
man. So who got his talent?
Man. Oh, facts. Like so, who when the slam and welcome to the jam happened, who got the skills though?
Because I think they took Justin Fields' little his talent too.
Yeah, his shit went to Caleb Williams. No cap.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we started there. We started with the fumble. That was already crazy. Then we had this. Him and Deshaun Watson was interesting with that. These short passes, not throwing the ball nowhere. I think he only threw for like what 50, 60 yards the whole game.
Duncan, which honestly it's becoming more of a like
Annoying.
flag 707 type offense.
All over the league.
Uh,
Oh, Cooper Rush, and he played like butt cheeks too.
the Russia Falcon.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of those things. You got you got three quarterbacks. You really got nothing.
And I mean, I guess I just think that what it comes down to is it's like it builds Michael Penix confidence, right? I mean, now you got a confident Michael Penix because he don't have to worry about either one of these guys really challenging him at all as far as like being a starting quarterback, right? Like it don't matter what Tua do, it don't matter what we know. It don't matter what Cooper Rush do. He know Cooper Rush already know his role. He knows he's the jabroni. He's not getting any burn. Oh my god. Yeah, the Falcons just don't even look confident. It's kind of crazy. So was Raheem Morris the problem? Because again, I mean, yeah, I guess we gotta wait to see Michael Penix. Yeah, that's a crazy situation to be in, man. So Tua need to go to the XFL. No, because they're gonna hurt him in the XFL because there ain't no rules on hitting the quarterback. So Tua need to retire, or Tua need to go play for the 707
Yeah,
team.
yeah. Go try out for the flag. You know,
He
we
probably
see you.
will.
We see you in the Summer Olympics. Whichever,
Come on, that's crazy.
because he can't play physical football no more. Like his brain is nacho cheese. Like it's over.
And do you think it's like a standpoint of like because he worried about getting hit and stuff like that? Like, get the ball out of my hand because if I got the ball in my hand, then I'm gonna get fucked up. Kyle Pitts, that's
I
his name.
mean,
He's still a Falcon.
some people would make that like the last thing they think about, but when you've been injured as many times as he's been, just strictly off of
I know he got hurt
getting
in college
tackled.
too. The hip injury. They literally, yeah, getting tackled has been bad for Tua. If somebody get their hands around me and bring me to the ground, I'm liable to get fucked up.
Right?
Mm, I
So I
don't know.
think that's something that goes on in his head.
No, that's true. It's crazy too him going to Atlanta because turf. I wouldn't be trying to play on turf. I want a soft surface. Maybe he should have tried to go to the 49ers and been a backup. Yeah, this is bad. This is terrible to watch. Like because my mom used to talk about this with like Matt Liner and shit. Where like Tua, you could tell Tua don't want to get hit. Like, and again, it's not we not trying to challenge his toughness because he tough to be out there still trying to do this job, knowing he got to get hit and don't want to get hit. Like that's crazy within itself. Because again, like look at like Tua not trying to do that. This that all right there on that return. Tua not trying to do that there. That's the crazy part. So I don't know, man. Jesus Christ, Tua talk about Lord.
Just that fall off needs to be stayed.
Majorly. Who is that? That my boy Aaron.
What up?
What up, Aaron? Look,
Yo,
What's up? What's up? First time on here, yo.
come on, man. Welcome,
Honesty,
Aaron.
what's up?
I like that. I appreciate that.
so that-
My boy called in, man. And why you since you doing that, man, let's where the Cowboys highlights at?
Oh, you ready for
yeah,
that? You ready for that?
Yeah, man. Aaron, how you feeling about the Cowboys first preseason game, man? Matter of fact, this is cool. Shout out Aaron, man. Aaron on here. T didn't make it and Aaron pulled up repping the Cowboys. How you feeling about y'all first preseason game, man?
It's a lot of work on it, for sure.
What up, man?
A lot of work on defense. There you go. I'm driving, but for sure, a lot of. I mean, defense looked high. Offense looked great. Don't get me wrong. Cameron Brown,
Yeah.
undrafted.
Everybody was talking about him.
Hey,
And the other tight end too, Trigg.
yeah, Trey, yeah, number 46.
He's really good. Again,
That's
Trey,
a,
we
yeah,
were talking about earlier. This is gonna be
yeah.
the year 13 personnel.
that's him.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, I think offensively, I think they look good. I think the running was probably the best.
Mm-hmm. Who's the running backs this year? Still
You know,
Javonte Williams? I feel like I ask you that every time.
Devontae Williams, you got Miles Sanders, and then you got Blue
Mm.
from Texas. And there was another rookie too, but I forgot his name. I honestly forgot his name. But I think offensively, they did good. Joe Milton came out. He did pretty decent. Sam Howell came out. Did decent as well.
Mm.
I think defense was probably their weakest, like always. Nothing new. Linebackers got beat for sure. Yeah, nothing new. If you notice, the moment that after the first preseason game and they saw that left side was so weak, they're like, okay, come on, Vaughn.
Hitting the left side up all game.
Yeah, and they said, come on, Vaughn. So now you bring Vaughn into the mix. So
Look, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
I was surprised Wagner too.
Where's he at? Who Bobby Wagner playing for?
Oh, isn't he still
Bobby
free?
got picked up by anybody yet.
Oh.
He's still a free agent, yeah.
That'd be a good mix for Overshaw.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna lie. Von Miller, Quinn Williams, Overshown, what's this man's name? Deron Bland. Even though, as Tracy,
DBs look good though.
he do be bland. The DBs do look solid. I think the Cowboys got a solid amount of talent. It's just what they gonna do on defense.
Yeah, that's what it is. But I think they got a lot of key players on defense that can start filling up those gaps that they have. They still fairly young, but I mean, welcome to the league, man. You're either gonna step up or ship out.
It seems like they got a lot of players right now.
I don't even think any starters played.
None, I don't think.
And that's good.
And for defense, I mean, I think the only starters that actually played was Caleb Down. I don't think Bland played.
See, and
Yeah, I think that's it.
that's a
But
good thing too, because they balled out and there was no starters.
That's definitely good.
yeah,
That's a good problem to have.
Because I think also like,
and then defense had a lot of different disguises too. Because Caleb Down's your nickel, right? And shit, I saw some plays where he was right there, on the slot, and then other plays where he was all the way back at safety. So
oh, they're gonna use him like all over the field for real.
it's gonna be
They don't use him like as a matchup
a
type.
lot of disguising for sure.
And see, that's the thing. I feel like this group of players that they have right now wants to be Cowboys. Right, you got that kind of energy you see at least with the team so far, and I think that's a good thing because like Trey, just like the Raiders, you got to have players that want to be on the Raiders, that want to be on the Cowboys, not players that just play for the Cowboys. And I think Caleb Downs is a good example of that too. That's what Michael Irvin was saying about Quinn Williams too. He was saying Quinn Williams is a little more of like a locker room uniting player than Micah Parsons is, and Caleb Downs I think got that quality just in the way he played.
Yeah, locker room really starts to mean something, man. You gotta be putting those guys together.
And keep everybody healthy. So, I mean, like I said, right, Trey, we was talking about this earlier too. It's like hard to be overly confident because it's preseason. But again, dude, based on how your team, like Trey, your division hard, my division hard. Aaron, we all got really, really difficult divisions. We in different spots in our division. Aaron, your team, they in their second in your division. Trey, your team.
You know, that's
I know. I be trying to think with the Chargers, but yeah, y'all last in y'all division. And right now, my team. We tied at 1 in my division. So it's like, Aaron, how you feel about going into y'all division this season now? With it's like you can't say how y'all looking, but again, just how the energy of the team seem. I feel like the Raiders got a good energy too.
I think the only difference with the Raiders is ah, we want to be confident so bad, but it's always something. But the thing about this offseason has been like it's been feeling different, and even from a
Aaron,
couple
one
of
more
those
again.
guys.
Turn your camera back on. I accidentally turned it off. There we go. All right, what you say, Trey? My bad.
But yeah, just hearing about it off the field, about players saying like the building just feels different. It's like we're a little bit more excited for this year. We got teams like the Chargers. They always find a way to mess up. The Chiefs, I mean, they're always going to be the Chiefs. And then the Broncos, uh, who I think they may end up being first in the division this year, but we'll see about that. They're actually coming up, so it should be a decent season. I like us to at least split every game. I mean, every team.
And I think that's a good season. That's a good turn of events for what's going on right now for the Raiders too.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. That's all I was gonna say. I was just gonna text you. So I like
Nah,
what
because I'm by SC and there's no fucking reception here.
at all.
Like,
Like
facts.
Trey just said, I don't know if you heard him, but he said he feels like the
No,
Raiders.
I didn't.
He said he feel like the Raiders could split the matchups with their teams in the division this year. How you feel about that, Aaron? You feel like y'all could do that? Trey,
Oh,
that's
some
weird.
cards
If
got
y'all
that.
splitting y'all division, y'all might be on the fringe of the playoffs.
That's having high hopes,
I know.
Yeah, that's
But,
true.
but I mean, injuries happen, things happen throughout the year, So I mean, hopefully the dominoes just fall for us that way.
How far ahead? Okay, so here we go. Trey and Aaron, and again
Uh-huh.
myself too. How far ahead do we feel for you, Trey? The Chiefs are. I think the Chiefs actually is third in the division right now for y'all over there, Trey. For you, Aaron, how far do you feel like y'all are the Cowboys are behind the Eagles? And then obviously for me, how far I feel like the Rams are behind the Seahawks? Because I do think the Seahawks are good. I think that defense makes them really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can speak
Well,
for
go.
our own team.
Let's go. Let's go. Well, do you go first with the Rams?
I mean, shit. I think the biggest thing for the Rams is I don't think our secondary is as good as the Seahawks secondary. I think our D line is better, if not just as good. I do respect Leonard Williams, and I do respect Demarcus Lawrence. Like I respect Demarcus Lawrence. I really, really respect the Seahawks secondary. So I feel like in that regard, the Rams kind of got to go out and prove it. I think the ads that they
Mhm.
made make them good enough to compete with them. But I think it is something to a team that beats you like that. You got to go out and punch them in the fucking face. You can't just expect to beat them because you got better players. So I think that's the biggest thing with the Rams. I think we should be able to put more pressure. I think we got the people to put pressure on Sam Darnold, though. I think that should be the big thing. Sam Darnold will have to prove to a lot of teams that he's that good this year. He's not Jalen Hurts. He's not Patrick Mahomes, right? He got to prove to everybody. And with what the Rams added, the Rams can make him look very, very bad for sure to start. Because,
Yeah,
again,
McDuffie.
we whooped their ass when they came to SoFi. And we was beating them up there when we played them, too. It was just, bullshit. What you saying, Aaron?
But yeah, now with the defense adding Myles Garrett, and you got McDuffie. Is he playing nickel?
I think he mainly gonna be playing outside corner, but I think he may be playing some nickel too. I think he's gonna be like rotate. He's gonna be kind of like how you was talking about Caleb Downs, not as much as playing safety, but again, he's gonna be playing matchups like Trey said. Whereas I
Yeah,
think
Yeah.
Emmanuel Forbes is gonna be one outside corner. McDuffie is gonna match up and take the best guy, best on best at times, and then the other corner that we got from Kansas City, his running mate. I think that guy is gonna be he's gonna be that guy gets the double help most of the time.
Yeah. Mm. Shit, everybody's just waiting for Aaron Donald to just fucking sign already.
Come on now, he's taking too long.
Right.
Do you think he will though?
I think by the last preseason game, I think by week 1 we really gonna know for sure. Week 2, I don't think he going to Australia.
I saw something on Twitter though, but I saw something on Twitter saying that the only way that Aaron Donald plays is if Puka sits, because you know how he's supposed to get
The first game
suspended for
yeah.
like half of the season. Yeah, for something like that. So either Puka takes that franchise tag, or you guys pay him, which I don't even know like what's your guys' salary cap of it
now that you guys are gonna be able.
Yeah.
Because you guys signed everybody from Kansas and everything. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn, I ain't know
That's
they
the hard
was
thing
trying
right there, though, because
I
you
ain't
can
know they
add
was
them.
trying to throw the book at my nigga Puka like that. God damn it.
Yeah, dude, it was Puka, and who else got in trouble just recently too? Damn, there was another big name too. There's someone else that got in trouble. That's
Josh
they're
Jacobs.
probably gonna go ahead and give him a suspension.
Oh,
There
Josh
you go,
Jacobs.
because he's
Yeah.
He
yeah,
slapped somebody.
Fast cash. Fuck yes.
And they know he slapped her too. That was the crazy part.
Hell yeah, he popped her.
Damn.
So who wanna go next? Who wanna go next? Trey, you wanna go? Or you wanna go, Aaron?
Go Trey.
Yeah, I guess I'll go. Repeat the question for me. I'm sorry.
So the question was, how far do we feel our team is behind insert names? So me for the Seahawks, they just won the Super Bowl, obviously. Aaron, the Eagles, obviously they just won the Super Bowl 2 years ago, and best team in the division last year. And then for you, the Chiefs, because I think the Chiefs got a lot of pieces, got Mahomes, we know that. But again, when I look at roster for roster, do the Chiefs got overall better players in totality than the Raiders right now?
And
Besides
and
Patrick
that's the
Mahomes and
thing.
Travis
I
Kelce?
think it's really my bad. I don't mean to cut you
There you
off,
go. Go
but
ahead.
I really do think that's the main thing because they don't really have a lot of great players. You can just, I mean, all right, Chris Jones. Can you really count Rasheed Rice and
Isn't he suspended, by the way,
yeah, who's going to
or
be
going to
suspended
be?
this year?
Yeah.
I think he's supposed to miss. I think 6 games too.
Damn, he done missed a lot of
Yeah.
games.
So I think it's just going to come back to it's really just coaching. If you get the right guy in the building who cares to better himself every year and knows how to make adjustments, then
You
you
got a
can pretty
chance.
much formulate you could pull anybody in that system and they become successful. So I don't think I mean we'll just have to see how this year goes, but the way that off season has been turning out, we actually got some decent picks this year. They're all, you know, hopefully they're going to pan out. So I don't think we're that far. Like all that just to say, I don't think we're that far from. Uh, I mean, it's way too early to tell, but we're not that far off from becoming a dynasty ourselves.
Okay. And again, I actually don't. I don't necessarily disagree with that. Right? It take time and it take work to get there. I think the biggest difference right
Yeah,
now, with looking at these teams, like on offense, I think the Chiefs got Patrick Mahomes. They got
That's it.
Yeah, right. Realistically, because Travis Kelsey is an OG, they got some talented guys on the line. Kenneth Walker, we don't know what that's going to look like in the Chiefs system based on what's going on. We know he could be successful, but we don't know what that look like. Justin Fields, we've seen a lot of that. It ain't been defined. Rasheed Rice been suspended and hurt. Tyquan Thornton hasn't really done anything. You go to the defense, it get interesting, right? George
right.
Karlaftis, give me Max Crosby. Chris Jones, give me Max Crosby. Uh, Drew Tranquil, talented,
Nice,
be balling.
nice. Yep,
Nick Bolton, be balling.
yep.
Corners, I didn't know that they got L'Jarius Sneed back.
Yeah. He was a
Yeah,
free
yeah,
agent.
yeah. He was
They got him for a bag of chips.
And they paid
man.
they New England Patriots that little shit. Now Mansour Delane and Christian Fulton can be something, but again, they haven't necessarily. Christian Fulton at least hasn't really shown to be that yet. Mansour Delane got to show. So I think the Raiders like, what's their depth chart looking like?
They
We're
look
still
good.
getting depth.
They
We're
look
still
good.
getting depth too.
Right.
I think Washington Jr. is gonna be a
Oh
real
yeah,
like
we was talking
fucking
about that
power
earlier.
horse.
He was
Man, we was talking
good.
about that earlier.
Bro, I saw him and I was like, dude, he broke for like he got hit twice and broke for like 15. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like,
Who is this dude?
wait. Yeah, at first I was
Yeah,
like, who's this?
Darren McFadden Jr.
Man. Okay, Trey. So look
Yeah,
at
exactly. With the fucking tape on the elbows. I was like, yeah,
what look
exactly.
at that's why
How
that's why they said that. Okay, I didn't see that part.
how we're 20.
Who was the receiver that got off last year, Trey?
Come on, lady. Get the
For
fuck
the
off.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Man, who got off last year?
Was it Deontay Thornton or was it Trey Tucker?
Trey.
Okay.
Tucker.
Okay, so they got Trey Tucker, Jalen Naylor, Brock Bowers, Michael Mayer, Ashton Genty, Mike Williams. We can go band for band with the Chiefs and Xavier Worthy and them. Like as far as like doing a little something. And then again, Connor Hayward played with his brother in Pittsburgh, so he got a little knowledge. Colton Miller, Bufford or Buford? Spencer Burford.
Burford.
Burford. Okay, Spencer Burford. Linderbaum, highest paid center, one of the better centers. JPJ, and then DJ Glaze. How was he last year?
He was actually terrible last year, but I mean, we had
Oh, shit.
Pete Carroll's son. We had Brandon Carroll as the O-line coach.
Okay.
Gosh.
Okay. And then on defense, Thomas Booker, Adam Butler, Jonah.
It's that D line. That D line room is just kind of terrible.
Mm-hmm. Then you got a Kobe Dean, Quay Walker, Kwity Paye at linebacker, which is interesting because I've always known him to be a pass rusher. But again, Kwity Paye with Crosby could be a good little combo. Then you got Eric Stokes, McCoy, DeCameron Richardson. I don't know much about him. Darian Porter. Oh, so it's Darian Porter and Eric Stokes is going to be the starting corners. Jeremy Chin, Isaac Polamalu. So who would you want instead of Polamalu? You keep talking about him. He got Taron Johnson too.
I want Taron Johnson out there, but I want Polamalu to play like a Kyle Hampton role. You feel me? Like I need him up and around the box, and then we'll drop him back every now and again just to throw him off. But he shouldn't be in no type of like zone coverage, and that's based off of like. He was playing free safety last year. He was getting 8 a lot.
What was the last thing you said, Trey?
I was saying Polamalu, he shouldn't be in coverage.
So maybe him at strong safety and Jeremy Chin at free?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think that game between
But I think Jeremy Chin, he's a bigger body. He's a bigger body in the box.
Yeah.
But, Polamalu, he's going to have to get his weight up or something.
Oh, yeah, he's 6'3", 220. Polamalu 6'3", 204.
Yeah, he need that extra 10, 15.
Yeah, hold him for a little bit. That's it. Just to let Crosby, get up there, do his thing, and that D looks scary as hell too.
They look fast. The Raiders look fast on defense. Right?
Yeah, they're fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Raiders Chiefs. So yeah, okay. So how close do you think y'all are to them though, Trey? Right? Like you say y'all fourth, but how close do you think you are to being third, to being, like you said, fighting for third, maybe surprising the world, and the Chiefs be the team y'all have had a world asking what's wrong with the Chiefs?
I mean, we've done it before, like we've beaten these teams before. We're supposed to be looked at as like Super Bowl contenders right away. So honestly, I think it might be the year. It might be the year we sweep the Chiefs. I mean, man. It's a lot of.
I don't see.
Say it again.
I said that I don't see the Chiefs. Like, if you think about all the games that they win, like, I feel like half of them are lucky, because Mahomes gets out of the pocket and he finds someone wide open.
Yeah, it kind of just falls in their lap.
Yeah, it really does. And then on defense, you got Chris Jones. Fucking, you can have, she could double team him, triple team him, he still gets through. And then, last season, you had Franco, and then they also had Duffy. So I feel like both sides of the ball were kind of covered. Now you only got one. Wait, I thought Tranquil also went to the Rams too. Or am I tripping?
Tranquil? No, he
No,
stayed. He stayed.
I think he's still with the Chiefs. Yeah,
Yeah, he stayed.
He stayed, right? Okay.
yeah, because he was over there.
So honestly, I think offensively, I don't think the Chiefs are gonna be it.
And I think one of the interesting things too is like when they play them, y'all play the Chiefs week 4, and then at the end of the season, y'all play them week 18 in the flex game. So
Yep.
realistically, y'all might catch the Chiefs, and it don't matter, or it do matter, or y'all just got more to play for than them, and those that go out there balling trying to get a win. I think, yeah, I think it may
Mm-hmm.
be an actual good chance that y'all sweep them.
Yep. Because we don't, the Chiefs are known
That'd
for
be
kind of
crazy.
starting. They kind of start off kind of slow. So
Mm-hmm.
we may be able to catch them week 4. That's just gonna be a sleeper game for them. And then yeah, I think them starting so slow at the beginning of the season, it's gonna catch up with them at the end of the season. So we may be able to, have some momentum going towards the end of the season. Especially, I think it starts to. I would like to say it started to get easier towards the end of our schedule, but those majority of those teams they're going to be playing for a spot in the playoffs, so it might not be so easy. So, but for a team like Kansas City, I think they're going to be trying to play for something at the end of the season, and so are we. So that's just going to be a good game altogether.
Now that's you ain't wrong about that. What I think is interesting too about the Chiefs season is even you can see it here. They start off Denver, Indianapolis, Miami, and then against y'all. They might go 0-2, beat the Dolphins, get a little sigh of relief, be like, oh yeah, we finna beat the Raiders and lose to y'all going into that game against the Chargers. And in that road trip where they go to Seattle and then they go to Denver.
Yep.
Yeah, man. This might
I
be
They
think it all
might
good.
start
depends
off.
too
They
on all
might start
the.
off like 3-7.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say, Aaron? Nah, for real. 3-7 is real. What'd you say, Aaron?
It all depends too, because I think it's the last week of preseason when they're gonna go ahead and suspend Rice. So if they suspend him, they could probably go 0-4. Because then if you think about it, like who are you really gonna throw to?
That's true.
Yes, okay, yeah, you got Kelsey.
But we already
Everybody hates Kenneth Walker on the Chiefs team. I feel like everybody hates him.
damn really.
Everybody fucking hates him. He'd be crying.
I didn't
Have you
even
seen
know.
the camp film?
Oh, he threw the ball at
Yeah,
the
if you
dude
look
and
at
shit
the
like that.
camp
Yeah,
film,
okay, I
every
seen
single
that.
time that he gets
That's what I'm saying. He was getting into it with
every
Tranquil at
time he gets
practice.
dropped, he cries about it.
So maybe
Yeah,
he on some prima donna
it's because he
shit.
got touched and stuff. Yeah, just because he's a Super Bowl champion and stuff.
Oh no,
But
now he
I can't blame him for that because hey, I got MVP. Yeah, I came over here, so y'all got to make sure y'all not doing all the extras because I got to stay healthy.
type shit.
I got to be the
Yeah.
workhorse this year.
No, that is true. That's valid. That's valid. That's not a lie. And again, it's like don't come treat me like I'm some like, third round draft pick running back.
Right.
Mm,
Yeah,
Like, oh, I got to
that's
earn
true.
my
That's true.
stripes
So I can
here.
see
Like,
that.
beat it.
I feel that. But still though, like I feel that at the same time,
But
it's like how you go about ingratiating yourself with your teammates.
Mm-hmm.
because I don't even think the Chiefs added any depth to their linemen. Did they?
Let me see. I don't think so.
Um,
Offensive or
I'm
defensive?
Because
looking
always
up.
remember the Chiefs, the weakest offense, because their weakest link has always been that left tackle. Always left tackle, always left tackle.
They got Josh
So
Simmons, who I think was with the Cardinals at one point. Let me see. No, you're right. The left tackle has been an issue actually for the last few years.
yeah. And then you have Mahomes coming back from an ACL
And Justin
injury.
Fields playing
So,
before that.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I think this is the year where the Chiefs are like third.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, That's what I'm
and I
saying.
hope
Like
and I
fighting,
hope they're last.
fight. That's what I'm
And I
saying.
hope they're
Fighting. I think
last.
if the Raiders beat them twice, they probably gonna end up last. Cause I don't think they beating Denver.
Yeah, for sure. Hell no.
I think they splitting with. I think they
Well, then
splitting with
again,
the
Bo
Chargers.
Nix
Yeah, I know.
and Chargers. No. Either here a couple. I mean,
Boot up. Yeah,
cupcaking
I
a
don't know
camp.
if he focused. I don't know if he locked in like that.
Oh, Herbert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Herbert. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna restart this Zoom link and send it to the chat. Oh shit. We back in here. I forgot. Almost forgot about good old Zoom.
It's gotta take 20 minutes for that.
Yeah. Da-da-dum. So Josh Simmons, they drafted him from Ohio State in 2025. So I guess last year's draft. I don't really 100% remember him like that. Um, but like you said though, Aaron, they problem still is that the problem for the damn Chiefs is going to be is and has been the left tackle, and now with Patrick Mahomes coming back and he not healthy, it's going to be the problem even more.
Bro, in the crazy part, okay, fine. All right, let's say, let's say that your line is your issue, and your line isn't the best. But the thing about it, the Chiefs are a throwing team.
Mm-hmm.
Adding, Kenneth Walker and stuff. They are a throwing team, so like why not add another protection? If you can find a lineman that's gonna go ahead and kind of take over that left spot, then add some tight ends. I feel like I think they pick one up.
Hey, ain't that crazy? Ain't before y'all finish, I'm finna look right now. Before we finish that, hold that thought. Ain't it funny that the whole shit we've been talking about? I guess this is a 13 personnel episode. Raiders got 2 tight ends. Cowboys got 3 tight ends now because they got Trig. The Rams got 2 tight ends. The Chiefs ain't got multiple tight ends, which we've been talking about for years. They not gonna be able to do shit.
I know they got another one.
Yeah, they got another one. It's Kelsey and somebody else. He's supposed to be pretty decent.
Noah Gray.
Is that the one from Notre Dame? Or did he go somewhere else? Because I remember there was some probably there was a high draft pick for a tight end from Notre Dame that went somewhere. I just can't remember.
He went to the Raiders. Michael Mayer. Nah, I mean, last year Noah Gray had 178 yards, no touchdowns. The year before he had 437, 5 touchdowns. That was his most he had yards and touchdowns and catches. He ain't really done nothing. Yeah, I don't know, Trey. Y'all might have a ass. Y'all might have
for sure.
Y'all might have the Chiefs hemmed up and shit. Talking about what's wrong with the Chiefs?
Shit. They don't fucking go for the players that they need. Like they just
They afraid to pay their players. That's what it is. Because you too busy giving Mahomes $500 million.
Yeah,
that was
in hindsight, sending Tyreek Hill out of town to make an example and then keeping Patrick Mahomes and only winning 1 ring. Yes, y'all did win, but y'all probably could have won 3.
because you pay him $500 million. They'll look him without anybody else or pay anybody else.
That's why L'Jarius Sneed left town for a year and a half and came back.
And then Mahomes, getting that that injury, like you would think that they would try to protect him a little bit more. He's gonna be running the whole time, man. If he
Right.
that stuff, I'm just
That
confused about a play.
that is
After the
true.
games.
That
You
is
know,
true.
Matt's coming for that knee. I don't care.
No, it's crazy too, cause
Everything's coming from.
like y'all saying, like it is that the fact that you have the dynamic around having paid him so much, and then you got to let players come and go and stuff like that for y'all to rebuild and build y'all team, and then it's like it's a lot of holes because y'all can't get all the players y'all have when y'all had the Tyron Matthews and the Eric Reeds and the Sammy Watkins and the Damian Williams and the you feel me, like the list went on and on and on of players that they had that was just good as hell.
Yeah.
They had remember they swapped DNs with the Seahawks that one year. They had D Ford and then they got turned around and got the other dude who was better than D Ford. I can't think his name right now. Like they shouldn't have got rid of him neither. That wasn't again like y'all was talking about them not paying their players. They didn't pay Tyreek Hill. They didn't pay Tyron Matthew. They didn't keep Eric Reed. They didn't keep that other DN. It was really really good. I can't think of his name right now. Let me see. What's his name?
Mm.
What is this man's name?
Should instead of paying their players, all they're gonna be doing is paying for that new
Frank
QB.
Clark. They should have kept Frank Clark too. You said instead of paying their players, what? Aaron, sorry.
They're-
Say it one more time.
It's
It broke up.
Kansas City, actually.
Yeah, say it again. It broke up.
You know how they're moving to Kansas City? You know how they're getting a new stadium in Kansas City?
Yeah.
And they're like $2 billion or some shit like that.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That boy Mahomes
Mahomes is
making them.
making half.
Come on, man. What? You already know. That's crazy. So is overpaying the quarterback, which we've already talked about this. We've known this forever. Overpaying the quarterback fuck your team up.
It always does.
Mm.
Okay, Aaron. So last but not least, how far you think you are behind the Eagles? Which is interesting. I ain't never really looked at you as a delusional Cowboys fan, but you do be thinking y'all finna win the Super Bowl every year. I ain't gonna lie. I,
That's a cowboy delusional trait.
right. It's that abusive relationship shit. You know about it, Trey. I mean, I know about it too. I'm a Rams fan. I rolled till the wheels fall off. Come on, man. I told niggas they was coming back to LA and they was looking at me crazy.
Shit, honestly, I don't think that they're. I think if anything, the Cowboys and Eagles are probably even matched. I feel like if anything, maybe the Cowboys have the up offensively.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because now all they have is one receiver now. We think about this.
Yeah, and a tight end.
Yeah, Goddard.
It's definitely gonna be Goddard, Smith, Saquon, and part of the passing game. Like,
I mean, come on, man. We're not gonna count out for Kyle and yet.
no, he gonna work his way around. I think probably by week 7 or 8. I mean, he can start off like gangbusters, but he hurt right now. But I think by week 7 or 8, he may probably pop on the scene. What you think?
It's just a hamstring, man. Like he ain't gonna be out there for like. Well, I don't think he's gonna play a preseason game.
Mm. Which I think
Probably not.
he probably should, but yeah, no, he not with no hamstring. He not.
I think he comes straight out the gate.
Balling. Okay. What about you, Aaron? How you feel about their offense this year? As far as like even having to go, band for band with their offense, or your defense having to stop their offense within this conversation, like you said, like
it's probably gonna be a defensive game again. Like kind of like the first game of last year. Like back to back. Even though Jalen was that D tackle's name again? The one that spit on the back?
Jalen Carter, boy.
Jalen Carter.
Jalen Carter. Even with having him in there, I still feel like it's gonna be a defensive game for sure. Because if you think about it offensively, we're probably gonna score. They got it so far. And I like how they're using more of the tight ends as well too. So it's not gonna go to Lamb and GP every single game. I mean every single play. So to make it where offense is a little bit more disguised, I feel like it's gonna be good this year for sure.
Yeah.
I just feel like
I guess it needs to be a little bit more well-rounded.
like you say, make sure that you're on third and on third and 4, third and 5, like we're not running back. And just getting those first downs for sure.
Right. 3rd and 3, we want to be running the ball. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, we want to run the ball. But 3rd and 5, we want to be able to get a little tight end pass, get something short, convert.
Yeah, exactly. And just make it where like we're not just an ISO team like we've been for the past fucking 40 years, where everybody lines up in ISO and everybody knows it's going to be a halfback dive 1 3 and 2, and then all you got to do is just rush the middle with it, like
Yeah.
hope Dak uses his legs a little bit more. Lyman already has a year playing with each other, so it's like everybody's weakness. I feel like our weakest link is probably Biden, because I feel like he's too skinny to be a guard. But hey, shit, he did it at Oklahoma, though. He did do it. To go into the NFL, even after having a year already in. So I don't feel like we're gonna have a good year. Probably defense is most likely gonna be like once again our probably weakest point. But I just feel like I just hope that everything is close. So if we can keep the game close, shit, we have the best kicker in the league.
I feel that. I can respect that.
Shit, Brandon, Brandon Aubrey, she give him fucking 60 yards, he's gonna make it.
There you go.
Defense.
I actually can really respect that too, right? Just saying, like, honestly, if we don't play ourselves out of these games, we got a chance to win a lot of these games. Because, again, though, y'all offense, especially adding Von Miller, like, y'all's offense now has an ability to really be aggressive and threatening too. Like, it's not just y'all sitting on y'all ass just hoping to score a whole bunch of points. It's like now it's like, again, kind of like playing the Warriors. Certain offenses can develop that ability where it's like, don't try to get out here trying to shoot threes versus threes, because y'all niggas miss. We gon' hit a 3 though.
Yeah.
And y'all offense definitely got that ability in them this year for sure. And again, y'all can challenge the Eagles like that even in a defensive game. Y'all can choose to, which again, the Eagles still is good on defense, but y'all can choose to go for an effort to make a play because y'all got playmakers and say, all right, now let's see if y'all can do that back. And they don't really got AJ Brown, so they got to reestablish who that is on their offense this year.
And the biggest thing about like all that, when it comes to the Eagles is, who's a defensive coordinator right now?
Who is he?
So he knows the Eagles fucking like the back of his hand. So like he's gonna know Jaden's, weaknesses. He's gonna know exactly where to hit him at. So, if you know that the Eagles, left side is the weakest, then for sure you're gonna see a lot of corner blitzes. You're for sure gonna overload the right side. Or no, I think it's gonna be a good year for sure for defense, because I feel like he's really good, when it comes to disguising. Because shit, he fucking tricked us last year on a bunch of different plays. So
Okay.
I do feel like it's gonna be a good. I do feel like it's gonna be like another DQ, season. When it comes to defense, and I hope it is, because I feel like that's probably like all we need to be able to to go ahead and compete in that top 5.
Okay, so you.
Special teams, we're good at special teams.
Ooh, Aaron said we going top 5 on your ass this year. I like it. No, I feel that. Okay. Because again, I mean, I think y'all do got a top 3 offense probably. And if y'all defense, so you feel like if your defense can rank, like where y'all rank last year in defense?
32?
Really?
Bro, I think I think LA High could have scored him.
Oh, shit.
You funny as shit.
All we had to do was attack the right side. That was it. That was all. Screen right, Bro, shit. Eduardo could have scored.
I'm fucking crying. You better stop.
Nah, but I mean,
Oh, y'all really was ass as hell. Y'all was second to last in points.
dude, I think we have how many points?
Y'all gave up the second most points. The only team gave up more points than y'all was the Panthers.
Yeah.
Y'all was top 5 worst in y'all in most yards gave up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Bro was bad.
Top 3 in yards per play given up. God damn.
Bro was bad, but shit, now look at those linebacker run. Overshawn. Gary.
I know Rayshon get.
Miller.
Oh shit, they got Rayshon Gary and Von Miller and Quinn Williams. Yeah, okay. A trade. They might
And
be
Ronnie
able.
Clark.
They might be able to get into
And
that
Ronnie
top
Clark.
5 combo. No cap.
Hmm.
Damn.
But think about it like this though. All of the points that were scored were all over the top. All over the top. So our D line wasn't as of last year. Like it wasn't like, like it's such an issue. But now, having all these corners and we finally got rid of Wilson, thank God.
Mm.
Also,
So do you want to give up less?
Cowboys and Broncos.
Facts. You looking at their schedule, Trey?
I'm trying to think right now. I'm kind of making a big jump right now. Talking about Super Bowl.
Oh, like matchups? Yeah, no, that's a great game. I mean, Aaron, do you want to give up less points or less yards?
Less
less
points.
yards.
Ooh.
I want to give up less points.
Y'all was second in most points allowed. Y'all was fifth in most yards allowed.
You can get the yards all you want. I don't care. You ain't scoring.
Right, bend don't break. Don't get yards and score.
Shit, yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all rushing defense is the problem.
There you go.
Cause y'all pass defense was actually number 15.
Yeah.
In touchdowns, y'all actually didn't give up. Y'all, well, let me not lie. Y'all was top 10 in touchdowns given up, but rushing yards though,
Mm-hmm. Bro, like we couldn't stop any.
the Raiders was a better rush defense than y'all. Trey, the Raiders was a top 5 rush defense last year. Trey.
Yeah, man. You know why? Because Max Crosby is better than Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
Like that.
You know, the Raiders was actually really good on rush defense. Yeah, y'all should have went and got Max Crosby, Aaron.
Shit, we
Jerry
tried.
Jerry Jones wouldn't have cared about that damn knee injury.
We tried. We tried to get what, 2 first rounds? And all David was like, hell no.
Cool.
What?
The boy stays here.
Man, what? No, what's crazy is I did not realize that the Raiders actually had a better defense last year than the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm. Dude, the only reason why the Raiders lost is Gino was giving them 17 picks a game.
Yeah, man.
No, you ain't lying.
Bro, because I bet so many times on the Raider game, so like I would watch them and I'm like, wow.
Like he fucking this up every week.
They did have a chance last year, but it's like I expected a lot more from Gino. But that's kind of my fault too because I believe too much in Chip Kelly.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
It's kind of
Kelly got failed so many times.
Yeah, me too. He got us all. We was still believing that Michael James shit.
Right.
That shit over. we
The name Chip Kelly was just so
brings childhood
like
memories.
so nostalgic. It's like, man, we go win the Natty, but it's like, oh wait, we're in the fucking NFL. What are we talking about?
Right.
This nigga never changed up his offense. He never did nothing special.
And never won no natty in college. So how he gonna win something in the league? I mean, he won as a coordinator, not as a head
He
coach.
won with Ohio State.
Yeah, the coordinator. Yeah, that's what got him the job with y'all this year.
Nah, he fooled us at UCLA too.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
he for sure fool people up there.
A robbery. So, Aaron, you think you gonna sweep with the Cowboys? Sweep them. I know you ain't saying y'all losing both
To who?
to Dallas.
The Eagles?
Yeah, because I think y'all better than Giants and better than the Commanders. Not even close.
Nah, I think the Eagles probably gonna be 1-1.
That's a good year. So, and if y'all if y'all sweep the rest of the team, and y'all go 1-1. That's a good. Y'all might be.
We kind of breaking up.
Say it again. You hear me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh shit, hold on.
We out of here.
All right, you hear me?
Say it again. Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. If it's one thing, some of these observations have shown me is I think it's an authentic chance for both of y'all teams to actually do exactly what it is y'all both said. And I think that's very, very rare when you get ready to start your season. For you to actually be able to turn around and be like, yeah, nah, honestly, I think squads we gonna turn around and we gonna do this and do that. And that to be a realistic thing, I think says a lot. That doesn't happen very often. Like even with the Rams, I can't really say whether or not we gonna sweep nobody. I really gotta let it play out. But as far as what y'all got going on, I think like y'all really can do that, and y'all actually have good enough teams to make that happen too. That's the thing. The Rams be ramming, but when y'all teams be good, y'all do be locked in. The Rams be ramming sometimes, just fuck around and lose on some crazy shit. Arch Manning. I just saw a clip earlier today, and I sent it in the group chat, and it made me ask the question like, should we start checking on Arch? I know I be saying he gonna be alright. I know we be saying he gonna be good, but should we start checking on him?
What you mean checking on him? Like,
Look,
I mean, he's not in the hot seat.
Is he in the what's up with him seat though?
I don't know.
Look, man.
What you speaking on? Like, I have no idea what's going on with the man.
So this
I think I did see that in the chat, but I just never got to it.
So he said the reason he started wearing number 16 is because of Trevor Lawrence.
Tiger squeeze there, we're gonna throw a curl here. Good. Being around football for 4 straight days, and seeing college players come back and looking up to them, I think that's something
Interesting.
that inspired me.
Because then I started looking.
Even seeing like Trevor Lawrence, he's the reason I started wearing 16. So having him as our coach with all my high school buddies was a blessing.
So
And most counselors will say their name and college, and this is my first year here. Arch said this is his 10th year here. He knows the drill as well as anybody.
Whatever side he squeezes from, so you're saying this linebacker squeezes there, we're gonna throw a curl here. Your linebacker squeezes there, we're gonna throw a curl here. Good? Being around football for 4 straight days and, you know, seeing college players come back and looking up to them, I think that's something that inspired me. Even seeing
I mean, I
Trevor
fuck with Trevor Lawrence
he's
though.
risen at somewhere
Like
in
he
16,
was good.
so
He
having
was
him
good in
as our coach
college.
with all my high
Look,
school
man,
buddies was a blessing.
we're not gonna sit here and talk bad about
And most
Sunshine.
counselors
You right. You right.
You can't talk bad about Sunshine.
You right, man. It just sometimes the Sunshine they be looking like remember the Titans, like can't make that pitch, but
Yeah,
just can't make that throw.
yeah. He puts himself in some kind of messed up situations. And I think that's him trying to overcompensate by doing extra just because he's, I think he's in a hot seat and he knows it. Like it's been so, I would say probably the past three years. Jaguars have been good. They would have been able to go further in, let's say, the playoffs, but Trevor Lawrence not making the right decisions.
Yeah, they had the Bills beat.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it wasn't even a question realistically. Like they had them. They had the rights. Did you check this one out?
Write that article.
Yeah,
That's it.
I
Like,
did.
so if you're saying they're under the most pressure because we live in a very racist society where black quarterbacks are held to a standard that nobody could possibly meet, while Justin Herbert can just be, we can throw off his
But I think it was kind of a ridiculous
insufficiencies
take.
at any
I was
turn.
trying to figure out if
Tanya,
they were
these two quarterbacks are guilty
like
of one
playing or
thing,
not. Like,
quarterbacking while losing.
yeah,
That's
like
literally
is this
it.
real?
That's why
Like,
they're
or are they
always
just
up with the
being
most
like
pressure, despite
super
being the most
sarcastic right now?
overqualified.
I'm going to tell you something else.
Right.
It's not just QWB. It's not just quarterbacking while black.
Because
it's
like,
quarterbacking while black and not apologizing, not kowtowing to the media desire to see some weird prostration of gratitude.
Now, like you said, we can't tell if they trolling or if they being for real. And I think that's one of the more interesting things about it as well. And then I think you have what exists around like, okay, so these are some things that we have realistically observed, but what is y'all reason for bringing this up?
Right.
It got to be only for engagement because, again, do y'all really care about this topic?
Yeah. Clickbait.
Right? It feels like that. It feels like that. Now, again, do we talk about it all the time? Yes. But again, are there things to criticize within these guys' games? Again, are they pure winners? Yes. But I think it's just interesting because I think we do need to bring up that Josh Allen and Justin Herbert need to be on a heavier hot seat scale than the Lamar Jackson and the Jalen Hurts. But I think it's for why is the question. Is it about them being black? Is it about who looks like what when it comes to winning and losing? I don't know if we figured that part about it out yet. I can't really tell. I ain't gonna lie.
Hmm.
Like you said, clickbait feel like.
Yeah, it definitely feels like clickbait. I was really trying to figure out the purpose of it. Like, what are we really doing? Like, or, or I mean, I like how it is like the same conversation that we were having, to start the season off. But then it's like I don't want to be so easy to just put it off to black QBs. Like, come on, that's too easy. Like, if we're gonna judge these players as quarterbacks and whatnot, it's too easy to just leave it to he's black, he's white. Like, let's really break down why we're holding one group of quarterbacks to higher expectations than the others.
When it comes to failure,
That would be like y'all comparing LeBron James to Darius Miles. Like, come on, like, what are we talking about?
that part. That part. And making the difference in their stories about them being black.
Yeah. It's the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. It's the, like, oh, one player's black, the other one's white. Like, that's too.
Is that part of the reason why y'all be
It's
hating? Yes, but is that part of the reason why the acknowledgement is or isn't there? I don't know, because I feel like Lamar and I feel like Jalen Hurts do get acknowledged, but I do feel like they do get criticized heavier for the same things. Well, no, because again, I think we have to determine that who be losing worse,
right.
and that's the part of the
But
conversation that don't be
I
getting had.
think Lamar be losing worse because he has a team. He has a team around him. Josh Allen.
We
Uh,
talk about this recently.
we all know about his ownership group. They're not the best when it comes to actually winning. They they've been cursed. When we talk about Joe Burrow, I mean, Joe Burrow, he's a great QB, but he makes the same dumbass decisions. But he also is known for having a terrible offensive line, which adds to his bad, yeah, and terrible defense too. So, like, that kind of adds to why he makes bad decisions sometimes down the line.
He's like in Tony Romo, Matthew Stafford hell.
Yeah. It's definitely Matthew Stafford with the Lions. It's like, bro, this guy is so fucking good. I just feel bad that he's on the Bengals.
And then it's like Tony Romo, where it's like he be doing too much, having to do too much, like
Yeah.
never able to just go win the game. Always got to do the heroics. Like Romo was cold. Romo was better than Matt
Right.
Ryan.
Yep. I'll give you that.
But he can never show and get it done because shit was all he always running for his fucking life.
Yeah. Well, he got to do something that he ain't got no business doing.
To try and win the game.
Holding, he's place kicking. Like, what?
What? Yeah, see, come on. And that just fuck your head up because now you just known for fucking up. Extra clips of you fucking up out there. Well, Lamar, what about Trey reminded us it ain't no pass? Okay, so
I think it's just ignorant and lazy.
Yeah.
I would say that.
I agree.
Massive.
Adrian Peterson's what everybody's saying
Yeah.
because there's a couple times where
Yeah.
he breaks through, jumps over some people, and he looks like an absolute house.
real.
We've seen some
Yeah.
things from him in
Never
Notre
had to
Dame
deal
where he
with
looks
this.
faster and more explosive.
Man.
We were literally right behind him as he busted through
'Cause he won.
Indiana in that first college
feel me?
football playoff
So
game
on
from
the
his own
Pat
1 yard
McAfee
line
show,
and stride
they
down the
had a bit of a
sideline. He's doing jumping
conversation,
spin moves in his first preseason game or second preseason game. I guess his first preseason
About
game with the Arizona Cardinals. This guy is
Jeremiah Love
he's a special talent. And then you listen to him talk, it's like
in relation
he's
to
literally
him
just
being
locked in.
Adrian
Like he
Peterson.
likes football. Like loves
I
football,
personally,
loves his teammates. There was a time where Notre Dame wasn't giving him the ball last
personally
year. I think
didn't
we were
feel
all
that
kind of
way.
confused
I feel
about
like
that.
that's
We don't know if there was an
lazy,
injury maybe that
again.
took place and we didn't hear about it or something along those
very
lines.
throw
But
names
everybody
out
from
that
Notre
people
Dame
can
loves him.
recognize.
Everybody that's ever encountered him
I think
loves him.
Jeremiah Love is
His
also his
story's
own kind of
awesome.
running back.
He's
I
very
understand
I
what we
mean,
can
and he
speak
looks
of
like he's
on,
going to be
the
able to
powerful
go.
nature of his
Only
running.
question will be,
But again, you as a
Adrian
running
Peterson
back,
took a lot of
go
huge
ahead
hits.
and have the floor.
Yeah.
because he's a gigantic man.
Ran upright.
Okay,
Uh,
so you're going to take a lot of big hits. You're going to deliver a lot of
I
hits.
feel
which
like
he
it's
said he's
just
gonna
a
do. Is
flash.
Jeremiah
They
Love
had
gonna be able to
a
survive
slight
through the
flash,
massive
something that reminded
onslaught of
them
shots
of
that he's
one of
gonna
the
take
best
this year?
runners.
Because they're going to stack the
Honestly,
box on this guy. Okay, he's going to be
in my time of
joining us
watching
now from
football,
Attica, Ohio.
someone who I
College
model
football
my
national
game
champion, Super Bowl
after.
champion, Ryder Cup winner, AJ Hawk.
Yeah.
So I mean, even with that,
Hawko, what are we putting 8 in the
you can
box?
see
I mean, what
flashes
what
of
do you do to
AP
this
in
guy
in
early?
my
I think he's
style
going
of
to be seen.
running, but I think me being a fan of AP, I would not want anyone to compare my style to him because that's taken away from his legacy and how high I look at him, So,
And take
like,
away from
yes,
your game.
yeah, taken away from my game also because you can, like, Kobe could learn all of Jordan's move, but he has to make it him. So now it's Kobe whenever we throwing the ball in the trash can. You feel me? At first it was Jordan, but you know,
That's true.
watching people's skill set and then making it into yours to where you're comfortable and able to hit it at a high clip, I think that's more of a testament to AP's greatness, but you're still taking away from Jeremiah Love by saying he didn't do this himself. and put his own flavor into it. So, yes, you're going to see flashes of, okay, I see where he got that from. I see he was watching film on AP, but don't call him or don't. It's not comparable uh to compare him to Adrian Peterson.
It's not fair either.
Yeah, not fair because that's really high expectations for a guy who, he's capable of doing it, but let's
That's
give him an
that's
opportunity
like
to.
a Mount Rushmore dang near like
Yeah, yeah,
that's like a cannon running back. Like that's not
right.
he looked like even Terrell Davis, like, all right, man, go say he looked like Terrell Davis, cool. Say he looked like Todd Gurley, cool. Arian Foster. Like I was just thinking about other running backs that you could mention. But again, Adrian Peterson is such a freaking monolithic damn running back dang near. Like, why would you even like you said, I think it's cool that you broke that down how you did in the regards to speaking on yourself because it helped even for me like open up my eyes to why all right cool like yeah maybe I would appreciate that y'all say y'all can see some me bringing that energy to the game that y'all seen Adrian Peterson run with, right? That's fine. But at the same
Right.
time, I don't want y'all comparing me to Adrian Peterson. Because again, Adrian Peterson is Adrian Peterson. One.
It's Adrian Peterson.
And then two, it's like I'm really like you said, I'm trying to be first Jeremiah Love, who again, like you said, in some of the best running backs we've watched run in our lifetime, I ain't gonna lie. Jeremiah Love was a very refreshing sight over the last 3 years in college football. Like it was very, very dope to see him in the game. And again, I think it's interesting too because as much as they say he run like Adrian Peterson, there's another monolithic running back who he really run like to me, and that's Walter Payton.
Yeah, I was gonna say like on some Walter Payton, Eric Dickerson type,
Mm-hmm.
but like he runs very strong. Like that's Jeremiah Love runs how Pacheco thinks he's running.
You ain't lying. Oh wow, that's gonna be a good clip. You ain't lying. True that. This
Because
what
he
I
runs
Pacheco think he
angry.
doing.
There's
He get 5 yards and think it's Jeremiah Love running through the defense.
in his mind, he's running like Jeremiah Love. Like I'm pretty sure he'll see this and be like, "Yeah, I run the exact same way."
He said, "Yeah." He
Nah,
like
man.
he like if somebody asks him like who's some running backs you see out there, he like yeah Jeremiah Love run like me.
Yeah, like wait, what? Like, all right, that's peace. You got it.
He said you got it. He said you got it. You got it, OG. Yeah, I think. I mean, within that too, how do you feel? Well, what do you think about what kind of season he could have this year? I feel like that was a solid. Excuse me, not season, but as far as that for a first preseason performance, like that was pretty solid. I think definitely right. I think he like not shocked the world as far as like don't nobody know who he is. Jeremiah Love came out and impressed the whole America. But I think that was the kind of performance that when you look up and you see a guy come in and he come from out of college and he dropping off that kind of performance in his rookie season, like especially preseason, if he turn around and he have a good 1,000 yard season and the Cardinals is all right as offense, you like, yeah, nah, they got Jeremiah Love. Again, Todd Gurley, like I said, reminds me of
Mhm.
Todd Gurley coming to the Rams. Suddenly, Marvin Harrison Jr. catches touchdown passes and shit. They already got a cool little tight end, Trey McBride, right? They already got the other little receiver too. So now it's like, oh, okay, well maybe the offense is a little open, and it's because they got this running back. Again, like we always talk about, show love to the running back. Maybe that's
So love,
maybe that's the way your team succeeds is by showing love to the running back.
and I think him being the uh highest paid rookie,
He is, huh?
I think that's kind of a testament to what they expect out of him or how much they believe in him. And I mean, it's gonna be as long as he stays healthy and they don't overwork him. I think they need somebody to actually complement his running style too. That's what's gonna help him out.
Mm-hmm. Who is their backup? So okay, his contract is a good contract. Again, his contract fits what we were talking about.
53 mil.
53 direct, 35 signing bonus, eight. What are you making? 800,000 this year, 1 million the next year, 1 million, 1 million. I don't like the team option. He should have a unrestricted free agent option after that. No 5th-year
But
option, fully guaranteed though. We like that.
but he got his chip up front.
Yeah, he's smart. That boy smart. I wonder how they came to that deal. I mean, he got Tyler Algier. I mean, what's up with James Conner? Is James Conner gonna be playing this year? Let's see. Because again, Tyler Algier and James Conner complimenting Jeremiah Love is a good little backfield.
That's actually that is interesting. Yeah. Because I like Connor.
Me too.
Algier,
Solid little change of pace back.
yeah.
Nothing crazy, but like nice little contact guy. Nice
That
little
but
pass
that Jeremiah Love and Connor 1-2, that's gonna tire a defense out.
Yeah, they don't want no smoke with that.
Hopefully Marvin Harrison Jr. could catch some passes. Stop pretending.
Man, look, like, come on. Maybe he seen Jeremiah Love running out there. He said, "Hold on, man. Wait a minute."
We might got something.
He said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." Again, after seeing Carson Beck, then you
Yeah,
turn around and you got doggone see Jeremiah Love. You might be out there like, "Whoa, wait a minute."
my bad.
My bad, y'all. I wasn't familiar with y'all game. Because again, the Cardinals do be having players, man.
Yeah.
They stink, but they like the Bengals. Hot take.
Ooh.
As we get ready to glaze, as we finish the glaze and showing some love, Jeremiah Love. Hot take, hot take,
Mm-hmm.
hot take. The Cincinnati Bengals should fire Zach Taylor and bring back Marvin Lewis. They would be a Super Bowl contending team with Marvin Lewis. They had a top 10 defense, top 15 defense, I feel like, with Marvin Lewis. And with Marvin Lewis, with this offense, this is the best offense Marvin Lewis would have ever had. They'll
Yeah.
be actually like good.
Ooh, Carson Palmer and Ocho Cinco. You didn't like that?
No.
I mean,
I love him. I love no. I love him. I love Joel Carson and who's old.
man, Hushman Zoo.
Who's your mama?
Who's
But
your mom?
but with the rules era, it do make Jamar Chase and it make Jamar Chase and what's it call it dangerous.
And T. Higgins?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on, Marvin Lewis. The worst they was on defense was when they had Ocho and them, and Ocho and them was busting out the bando, and they was top 5 in offense, top 10 in offense. So who was their coach? All right, boom. Under Marvin Lewis on defense, they ranked his last, or say one of his second to last seasons, or what was his last season actually? His last season was in 2018. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Before his last 4 seasons, so basically when the Bengals was in their prime underneath him, so going into 2014, they ranked 15 in offense, 12 in defense, points per game, 22 in yards. 2013, they ranked 6th in points, 10th in yards, and that's when Andy Dalton and AJ Green, 5th in defense total points, 3rd in total yards. They ranked 12th in points on offense, 22nd in yards, and then they ranked 8th and 6th, 18th in points, 20th in yards, and then 9th and 7th. With Chad, their highest rank on defense was 6th and 4th, and then they ranked 24th and 22nd on defense. So again, like Marvin Lewis was a good little defensive coach. And the Bengals used to be straight. And that was just with Ocho and them. You give him Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow, I wouldn't believe. Hey, we might be looking at Marvin Lewis on that black Super Bowl coach list. Again, his
Yeah.
wins is 11-5, 8-8, 7-9, 10-6, 9-7, 10-6, 11-5, 10-5, 12-4. Like Marvin Lewis was that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, man. Hot take, man. Hot take. Hot out the pot, man. I think
that was interesting.
if you get rid of Zach Taylor, the Bengals is a contender, man. All right, let me see. Let me pull up one or two more of these, and we out of here, man. Let's see. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis stats. That shit was funny.
Yeah, that was interesting. I remember that name. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis.
The
Like
law
what?
firm.
Man.
We'll just finish it on that, talking about running backs. He played for the New England Patriots and carried the ball 510 times for 2,000 yards, 2,064 yards, 29 touchdowns, 0 fumbles. Shout out to Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, the law firm.
That's it.
To the era of running backs who really did hold it down. And I think he got a ring. Did he win? Did he win a ring?
I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Not that I can remember.
Facts. I feel like he missed it. How you spell his name? Oh, okay. Nah, he missed that Patriots Super Bowl window.
Ah, that's crazy. He deserved one.
All right, man. We're going to finish it on that note. We ain't going to drag it out too long. We got preseason games this week. Everybody asking when we're going to get on. So I guess we'll set that up later this week, man.
What, trying to get on for the games?
Yeah, they've been trying to see if we're going to get on for the game. So maybe we'll set that up this week and see what's looking like with that with the people, man.
That's if we can get it, man.
Facts, like that part too. Like if it's not going to flag and everything. So we'll see.